Hello, my name is Jimmy McConnell. I'm a targeted individual. This is part two. I wanted to document some things that's been happening to me, in case something happens. Uh, yeah, where to begin? Um, this all started when I started working at this place called Serco in Rogers, Arkansas. I only went there for a job, and I started right off the bat. I started noticing a lot of shady things that were going on. Serco is processes paperwork for Obamacare. Uh, processes paperwork for healthcare.gov. Uh, when I started working there, I noticed there was a lot of shady things going on. People would be sitting at their desk, not doing any work, and this would be like hundreds of people. They would sit at their desk, and there'd be no work to do, like months at a time. They would just sit at their desk, hundreds of people, not doing anything at all. As I started to work, I noticed that sometimes when we did work, we would get these dummy files, fake work to do. We get all these files, and we start going through them, and these files have already been worked. They're old. It was just fake files. You look on it, and they would go through all. There's 5 sites, and all 5 sites have worked them. They're just repeating the same work for all 5 sites. Yeah, it's made up work. They made up work. I started noticing that there were 5 sites, and you could fit all 5 sites into one site. You can fit all 5 sites in one site. This was the bid was $1.4 billion. It's a government contract, and the bid is $1.4 billion. And it seems to me that you could do the whole thing for $400 or $500 million. They overbid for the contract by $1 billion. But wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. So they keep hiring people even though there's no work to do. Because here's important. They have these options, right? That if they hire so many people, if there's work to do and they hire so many people, they have options on the contract for even more money, even more than that $1.4 billion. So they keep hiring more people even though there's no work to do, so they can pick up these options worth hundreds of millions of dollars every year. These options are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And as much money as they're stealing from the government, it's like as if they have more funding than the World Health Organization. They're stealing more than they fund the World Health Organization. This one site in Rogers, Arkansas. This is part 2. So I was working at this shady place, and I began to be targeted. This is part 2. Serco.